All right, so I'm here with my man
ARLO Washington.
Arlo Washington, right? And I just found out about this bank from my man Ronald Powers, Brooklyn, New York. Shout out.
Already.
And so he was telling me about the People's Trust Bank. You see right here, this community loan here. So I'm gonna zoom in here to my man Arlo, man, and let's talk about this. Go ahead, man. Just tell me first of all, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is ARLO Washington. I'm the founder and president of People Trust Community Loan Fund. We are a community development financial institution certified by the U.S. Department of Treasury CDFI fund. Of course, if you think the CDFI fund was created to provide access to financial products and services to low and moderate income individuals as well as communities. We emerged out of an unmet credit need. In 2009, Arkansas became a credit desert, and payday lenders were prohibited to operate within the state. At that time, there were 234 brick and mortar payday lenders and over 200,000 Arkansans utilizing these services, which provided loans and access to financial products to those that wouldn't qualify for loans from traditional financial institutions. They didn't require credit score, they just required you the ability to repay the loan, and you were able to get a loan. Now, the problem with that is that the interest rates were extremely high, going anywhere from 400% on up to 1,500% if you pay them.
Right.
And so we wanted to provide. It was a good thing when the legislators came out and they came up with the law that prohibited payday lending, because it was preying on low-income communities, put people in debt traps, and just really messing people up financially.
Exactly.
What we wanted to do was we emerged to be able to combat that and provide a safer alternative. And with that came People Trust. We started, the initial funding for People Trust came out of my pocket, and from profits from the Barber College.
Okay.
So what we would do is we would take $1,000 a month, we'd loan it out, and then we did that for a period of time, providing that to folks that were frequenting the Barber College, to students, to local community members. And then in 2013, 14, demand began to grow. In 2016, we became certified through the Department of Treasury CDFI fund to scale up our work, and we were awarded through the Winthrop Rockefeller Foundation to be able to invest in technology, so we'd be able to serve our target market. So in order to build capacity, we had to step up our technology game. And so we stepped up technology game, and we got online and became an online lender, and that stopped the process of people having to walk through the door, and they could actually, if they had a phone, they could get a loan. And so in 2020, when the pandemic hit, we was already in position to make loans to people online. We were able to move money, even when everything shut down. We were still able to move money to all our constituents, all of our customers that's in our target market. And then when the PPP program came out, we were able to deploy 50 million in PPP loans to 2,600 small businesses nationwide.
Wow.
Right now, today, we're a small shop. We're a staff of 10. We have this location, which is our first. This is just a little loan factory. This was our first location that gave us what we needed, which was office space, and we just made loans.
Okay.
We provide technical assistance. We provide financial education to those that need financial education. The CD and CDFI stand for community development.
Okay.
And so that means that in our loans, with our financial products and services, we also provide developmental services like financial education, technical assistance. And so we've been now certified since 2016. We've grown our asset size from the time we started from 10,000 to over 70 million in assets.
Wow.
And
so tell me, man, you got another location somewhere?
Yeah, we got a location on 4103 East Broadway Street in North Little Rock. We actually have a bank facility right there. So it's a bank. When the bank moved out, we moved in. If you notice that banks are closing branches, brick and mortars, at a rapid pace. I think we lost maybe 3,000 or over 1,000 branches last year, and they're steady going to more online platforms and mobile platforms. But for those that have been shut outside of the financial system and had a hard time, and generational poverty, the racial wealth gap in America, and all the systemic barriers that low and moderate income communities face when trying to access capital and credit, we wanted to be able to, everybody ain't ready for that. Everybody don't get there at the same time.
Right.
So we still need, brick and mortar still matter.
Right.
Especially in unbanked, underbanked communities. They need that open door policy, that hands-on approach that would allow them to be able to come in and gain the financial capabilities and tools and resources that they need to be able to build their economic base.
Right, so you got that's a brick and mortar over there in North Little Rock.
Okay. So you can actually walk in, and when people, we got drive-through, we got ATM machine, we got We got coin machine. You can put your coins in. We sell. We got if you want to invest, we got gold that you can invest in. And even the working class person can afford to invest in what we got going on, because we allow, and that's a program that we launching this year. So I ain't gonna speak too much on that one right now. Main thing, we got consumer loans, we got small business loans. We don't use credit to approve a loan. We look at the ability to repay. And if you got
Say that again.
We don't use credit to approve a loan. We look at the ability to repay the loan.
Y'all heard that? They don't use your credit.
We don't use credit. We look at the ability to repay. Now we collect the credit.
Right.
Because we like to be able to show the impact of what our loans is doing. Most people start and get a loan with us. Then a lot of times they graduate in high school, they trying to start their credit and they don't understand a whole lot about it. Then they take credit to get credit.
Sure.
So if we provide them with access to credit and onboard them into the financial system, then they can gain access and build their financial capabilities. They'll be able to be credit worthy at the bank. They'll have a track record of dealing with a financial institution, and then they'll be able to access the financial products and services that they need to grow and expand.
Okay, so relative to a normal bank, how would you say your interest rates are? Is that about the same, or how is it?
Well, of course, these are high risk loans we're doing. These loans, the people that we make loans to, I'm gonna say the majority of them won't qualify for a loan at a traditional financial institution. But that's what we're here for.
Okay.
So we can be inclusive.
Okay.
Our loans are at 7.77% across the board, 7.77%. And these terms go anywhere from 90 days on up to 60 months.
Okay, 5 years.
5
okay.
years. So what we do is we stretch that out and make that payment comfortable for you, because we found out that if we make the payment comfortable for you,
right,
then you'll pay us back.
That makes sense.
Right.
That makes sense.
Now we focus. It's called people trust, because trust is a muscle. We don't trust you, we ain't doing business with you. And if you don't trust us, you ain't gonna do business with us. And
Exactly.
we want to build that relationship. So we value our relationships. And if we can get the everyday working class person to be able to buy assets and build wealth and break the generational curse of poverty and climb up out that situation, then we can have a better community. We can have a better world.
For real.
But it got to be inclusive though. Capitalism don't work if you don't include all populations, all income levels, all races. It
Right.
all got to be brought to the table in order for us to be able to overcome it.
Okay. So, is it attractive to a person who wants to deposit money here? Are the interest rates attractive?
Interest rates are attractive. Access is what's attractive. Access to when I need access.
Okay.
If I need access to capital and I got a financial institution that I can go to that understands what I'm going through and that will be flexible, and that would be flexible and also be down to earth, to where and not talking in terms that may go up,
Alienate them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't know what they don't understand the terminology, the vernacular.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it would be attractive, because I would want to have an account where I can get a loan. See, if I'm putting my money in a financial institution, and when I need something I can't go get a loan, then that's not a reciprocal relationship.
Right. I was talking more about somebody who's established, who could get a loan from a regular bank, but they want a bank with people's trust, because it appears to be a minority-oriented bank.
Oh, absolutely. We 100% minority-owned, minority-operated. Now, we are a nonprofit, but we are 100%. Our board, our staff, our management team, everybody is all minority. So with that, I would welcome anybody that wants to open up an account. They can go to our website, www.peopletrustloans.org.
Mm-hmm.
That's www.peopletrustloans.org.
And they ain't got to be local.
It don't have to be local.
There we go.
They don't
Okay.
have to be local. If they want to apply for a loan, now our target market is Arkansas,
Sure.
Pulaski County, Saline County.
Sure.
But we go 40% outside of our loan. Outside of our target market, making loans.
Okay.
So we make loans in New York, we make loans in Atlanta, we make loans in DC, New Jersey, we make loans in Florida, we make loans everywhere.
Y'all hear that?
All they gotta do is go to www.peopletrustloans.org, pick your state, and then pick your loan product. And now the system is sensitive, so when you put your information in there, it may reject. If it rejects, it's gonna send you an email to tell you why it rejected, and then you just call us, and then we can pull it out of rejection and work back through it. So don't let the initial no discourage you.
Okay. Let me ask you, do y'all do any advertising?
We do advertising. We're a small shop.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we extremely busy right now. My staff everybody's on the computer like a telemarketer, like, because there's so much demand right now.
Right.
So we have social media platforms that we try and put things out there. We have our website. We normally do a radio ads whenever we launch new products, like we want to launch this gold product, because we want the community to understand that buying a home is not the only way that you can act, that you can build.
Speaking of that, let me cut you off. Can somebody do y'all provide mortgages?
We provided mortgages. We have made loans to people to get homes, or provided down payments on them to get their home. We like to stay in a small business or individual consumer. So we have business loans anywhere from $2,500 on up to $50,000.
Okay.
We like to stay under that. That's our niche product, that $50,000 and under.
Sure.
And then, because we're not a depository. See, if you had a depository, we're gonna be depository. Right now, we ain't depository. So we have to. We're non-depository. So that means that we don't have deposits that we're getting and then we're making loans with deposits. We don't have that.
I got you.
We have to raise our capital as a nonprofit.
Okay.
So we have to raise that through philanthropic organizations like the Winthrop Rockefeller Foundation, Arkansas Community Foundation, or through other national organizations like the Opportunity Finance Network or OFN, or we got a Google Award. So all these different groups, and then banks, local banks that we work with. When we tell them about our operation and how we're able to help them with their CRA credits, then they're able to use us as the mechanism on the ground to be able to penetrate hard to penetrate communities.
Okay, that sounds good. I was asking about the advertising, man, because I've passed by here and I see the Barber College out front, but I didn't know this was back here, man. And you got an interesting concept going on. So when you say gold,
the concept was a place-based strategy. And the reason why I say a place-based strategy is because people have to feel comfortable where they going to, and because we've been here 15 years in this community, we have everybody in this community just about come here and get their hair cut. So we felt like it'd be a good strategy to onboard unbanked, underbanked folks, or people that frequent Barber College, to get them aware of what's going on, because they used to coming here. So we put People Trust right here. They co-located, and so we put this here, and now we at North Little Rock. We got a new space coming up on 12th Street where we'll be providing strictly financial education workshops, technical assistance for small businesses, as well as we'll provide our financial products and services.
You already got the spot on 12th Street?
Yeah, they're working on it right now. You can go by there right now and look at it. They're over there working on it right now.
Where is it located?
4000 West 12th Street, across from the police substation in the 12th Street.
Oh, okay. So that's right in what we would call the hood.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So,
something good can come out the hood.
Oh yeah, big time. We seeing you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm, you know what I'm saying? And y'all see this brother got the gift. He using it, right? He ain't skip a beat. So you talk about gold. You mean actual the gold product, gold itself?
Gold.
Okay, so we dealing with that now because we're in inflation, right? So you're dealing with a hedge, right? So okay, talk about your gold.
But they know where you can go around and buy gold. I mean, you can go to like the pawn shop, places like that, but they're gonna over. I can't speak on what nobody else is gonna do. I'm gonna tell you what we do.
Right.
We want to encourage people to buy assets and build wealth for themselves and for their family. If you think about if somebody has if you have a mortgage and that mortgage is for 30 years, that's 30 years that you have a loan.
Right.
Now in 25 years, say you die and you still had a little bit of a balance on your account, then the property stays with the lien holder.
Right, the bank.
So the whole 25 years you done paid goes down the drain because it stays with the lien holder.
Right.
Get it, they do get it and they go to probate court. Now they fighting for it in the midst of dealing with you being gone. So we wanted to come up with a way that, and then in our financial education workshop, we want to talk about more than just save and save and save. We've been taught to save while others invest. So we need to come up with a way where we can invest.
Exactly.
The way we can invest is with gold. So we had a program where the everyday working class person can actually buy gold. The same money you spend at McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, and all these other miscellaneous places you go to, you can be buying assets. Take that money and buy assets. Say you say, I want to buy $20,000 in gold, and you want to invest in that. You want to call us. We'll make you a loan to buy the gold, and then you pay it out over time. Guess what? As you're paying to buy your $20,000 in gold, buying your assets, then we take that money, put that money right back into the community, right?
Yeah.
While we building assets. And while we circulating our resources, it give us something to do with our money. See, we need something to circulate our resources so our money will stay in our community longer than 6 hours.
Exactly.
So they need something tangible though. And gold was the first money. So
are they going to take physical possession of the gold?
Yeah, once they pay it off, they can come get it, take it home, play with it, throw it in your safe deposit box. You want to sell it back, we'll 100% buy it back.
Okay, so now we in 2022. We're talking about gold, so we're talking about alternative investments.
We're talking about alternative. Okay.
Okay, so what are y'all into any kind of cryptos, or y'all talk about cryptos? You encourage people to invest in maybe a Bitcoin or an altcoin or what?
Well, I mean, you know what? I'm gonna say crypto is here, and we see that it's, you know, trillions of dollars in activity going on daily. So we can't say that crypto is going anywhere. It'll be here. Right now, it's nothing bad in crypto. However, it is they are listed as an asset class. So we're just encouraging. We're taking baby steps.
Okay.
We're taking baby steps.
Okay.
You know, we need something tangible.
Right.
We need something we can touch. Something that if I want to go, if I need collateral, because you go apply for a loan, most thing they say is, well, you don't have credit or you don't have collateral.
Right.
So when you buying gold, you're actually you got collateral now. So, and you got this collateral that you can go in there and touch.
All right.
You can take it and sell it back to the market. You can bring it back to people trust. We'll buy it back. You want to borrow a loan against it, we'll give you a loan against it. I mean, all sorts of things we can do with our money outside of let it go outside of our community.
And then it's a hedge against inflation, right?
It's a hedge against inflation.
Okay.
I mean, if the power grid gets shut down, if there is some type of natural disaster, then you got your gold, you got your asset, you can put your hands on it, and you don't have to worry. You can buy, you can sell, you can trade in any type of environment.
Okay, I'm gonna finish this up, man, by allowing you to just input anything you want to say to the community.
Okay, I just want to say thank y'all for the support. We've been getting a lot of love. We've been getting a lot of people that we've been able to provide financial products and services to. We've gotten a lot of great stories about how people's credit has improved, about how they've been able to build their economic base and gain economic mobility for themselves and for their families, and also small businesses that we were able to help with the PPP program, as well as our everyday business loans that we're doing. Thank you, and we want you guys to shop with us, and let's build our community together. I'm a movement by myself, but we're a force when we're together.
All right, so we know what the deal is now. We got Brother ARLO Washington.
Yes, sir.
He owns the Washington Barber College.
Yes, sir.
And what are you, CEO? What we call you?
President. I'm the
All right, so he's the president of People Trust Community Loan Fund.
Yeah.
So there you have it. This is February 16th, 2022. All right, Brother ARLO.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you, man.
All right, my
Appreciate
brother.
it.
All right.